Welcome back to Logan Anderson Gulf Coastal Realtors, and this is episode 6 of the Proctors new home. We're going to show you a little bit more about this house. As you can see, it's coming along quite nicely. It's in the process of being painted on the exterior, and we're going to take a nice slow walk around. The painting process is still underway, as you can clearly see. Now, for those of you that aren't aware of how houses are built, often when they are in an area where they could be subject to flooding, is they're raised off the ground, as I've mentioned in other episodes. This is the first time, however, that you've seen these breakaway panels that are placed along the outside of the house for all over on the bottom. In other words, the rules state that you can't have any living space under the floor of the house. So all of this area you can see here that is now enclosed with these breakaway panels, they're designed if there's a big flood, for example, a surge that comes in, the surge will just break these panels away. It won't do any damage to the house whatsoever. But while you are occupying it, they provide some privacy and some useful space under the house. Pardon my fingers there. And we're going to go in there and show you what has been done. Now, this room was built under the house. It cannot be occupied as living space, but it can contain, if they want, a bathroom, a storage area. A lot of people do that because they bring in a lot of their items, such as their barbecues and their bicycles and things like that they want to be secured and out of the weather. You can see the hardy board that's going up underneath. Now, this is going to provide a strong measure of insulation in the house also, and some sound protection, of course, if people downstairs are having a party. You can see how this is built. It's been roughed in, so there's some work that has to be done to it still. And this is pretty common to put one of these rooms again at the bottom. And now you can see the outside of the house. When this is all finished, it'll be landscaped, and there will be a driveway poured. It'll be a beautiful front end. You can also see that the stairs are installed as they have been in previous version. They started to put the railings up above, and this house has a terrific view. If you haven't seen our previous episodes, go back and take a look. We show you the view. In this one, we couldn't do it because we had the front of the house all sealed in plastic because of the painting. Thank you for coming back to Logan Anderson's Gulf Coastal Realtors and the ongoing story of the Proctors' new home. There has been some time since we have been able to create another video, and that is because the most time-consuming part of this whole process is actually picking out all of the finishes, the paints, everything that's required inside the house, all the plumbing fixtures, those kinds of things take quite a bit of time. When you are not living in the area and you are coming from some other place, it's more difficult because you have to go out and find the materials, and then we have to, the builder has to locally find them that match what you found where you live. Sometimes if it's a national company such as Lowe's or Home Depot, that makes it pretty easy. When it's not, it makes it a little more difficult. Sometimes the cabinets and sometimes in the stone countertops, those are a little more difficult to pick out. But it all works out in the end. It just takes time to do all of this. Once all of those things are collected and ordered, then the house can move on. And we're at that stage now where they're finishing the outside and the baseboards, all of those things on the inside. I'll be able to show you all of that in my next video. And the house is going to be coming together at a pretty rapid pace from this point on. So thank you very much for coming. Please go to our website, loganandersonllc.com, and you can view some of our other blog articles there where we talk about building a house on the beach, for example. Appreciate your viewing this, and we hope that you come back to our next YouTube video. Thank you.